Hello, welcome to Sound and Fury Book Reviews. As usual, I'm Tina. Today I'm doing a book review of It Came from the Floodwater by Seann Barbour. This is a book coming out March 13th, 2026. It's self-published. It's a horror novella. I received this book from the author in exchange for a fair review. An action-packed horror novella, It Came from the Floodwater is like Evil Dead meets vampires. It's really fun. What is it about? Tam is alone in their Savannah apartment when a hurricane blows in. Rain falls, streets flood. When water comes pouring into the building's lobby, it brings with it an old pine box. Inside that box is something ancient, something evil. It arises and it begins to feast. Now, as people are dying, the survivors gather together in one small apartment, desperate to live through the storm and live through the night. But the evil lurks right outside their door. It's hungry, it's patient, and it has all night long to kill every last one of them. That's a great blurb. So I read Seann's other book, Scurry, last year, which if you love thriller horror, you should totally check it out. It's really fun. It's got like an interesting kind of villain and protagonist. Yeah, it's good. So just like a book I reviewed earlier this week, I have been to the place where it's set. I went to Savannah on my honeymoon and we loved it. This book doesn't feature much of this city itself, but it's always fun to read about a place that you've been. This is a very quick read that is very fun. We mainly follow Tam, but the story gives us glimpses into the point of views of some of the other characters, all of which have distinct voices. Well, I don't think the book should have been a novel. I don't think there was enough for that. I could have used a little bit more scenes with the core group of survivors together, or perhaps maybe one other character having a perspective. I love a disparate group survival scenario, and I could have used a little bit more of them together just because they had a fun dynamic in that they all thought each other was an asshole. One thing I also appreciated was that aspects of some of the characters were handled in a sort of tongue-in-cheek critique way, which was well done, as while there was a clear stance, it didn't feel like an agenda, which is really hard to pull off, so props to the author for that. I loved the non-binary representation, a positive depiction of kink lifestyle, which is rare to find as in any kind of media, and how the vampire situation was a mirror to Tam's emotional kind of romantic situation. The book, despite being on the surface of the water, an eldritch vampire slasher, yes, eldritch vampire, very cool. It isn't just a vampire slasher with disposable characters. It's got a lot more, though there are of course some cannon fodder characters along the way. That being said, though, I don't know how it could have been discovered given the situation of them trapped in their own apartment building with water filling it up, but a bit more lore or history on the vampires would have made this like a super 5-star read for me. Right now it's like a 4.25. I really enjoyed it. If you're looking for a fast, fun, queer vampire story that's bloody, a bit funny, and quick paced, you should totally check it out. I really recommend it. Thank you so much to the author for the review copy.